Mr. Harry Weber, the first recipient of the Missouri Athletic Club's Veteran of Achievement Award. Mr. Weber, will you please come forward to the platform? The Missouri Athletic Club proclaims, whereas St. Louis's own Harry Weber served his country in the United States Navy during the Vietnam War as a first lieutenant with respect and distinction, volunteering as a patrol boat officer, leading to a number of successful missions valuable to the U.S. intelligence community regarding enemy operations. Notably capturing a full squad of enemy soldiers who were attempting to create an ambush on Weber's patrol boats, resulting in the measurable U.S. lives saved, and for which he was awarded the coveted Bronze Star with a V for Valor recognition award. And whereas Harry Weber has been a strong supporter of our military personnel for decades, both active duty and veterans, including his work with the local organization Focus Marines in assisting the wounded, many with traumatic brain injuries, to make a successful transition to civilian life, and by creating and placing artwork of his wartime experiences on public display in the battleship Alabama on Mobile Bay, and with his sculptures reaching people in 14 states and across the world. And whereas Harry Weber has, at the invitation of the Missouri Athletic Club, displayed his renowned artwork at the Missouri Athletic Club Veterans Day events in honor of St. Louis area veterans for the past 3 years. Now, therefore, I, Dean A. Eckerding, President, on behalf of the Board of Governors, present Harry Weber, the St. Louis Area 2004 Veterans Achievement Award. Signed, D. A. Eckerding, President. Okay, we also have a very special award for Mr. Weber, and this, I'm sure, will be a complete surprise to him. It's from the Chief of Naval Operations, Admiral Grinner. He writes to Mr. Walker, Mr. Weber, on behalf of the United States Navy, I would like to congratulate you as the recipient of the Missouri Athletic Club Veteran Achievement Award. Your Navy commissioning in 1960 led you to defend our nation during the Vietnam War. As a lieutenant, your courageous acts during challenging engagements earned you a Bronze Star with the V for Valor. Your selfless efforts during this critical time in American history will never be forgotten. The Navy is proud to honor your service, which has been a continuum in and out of uniform. As a sculptor, your work has been featured and honored throughout the sports arenas and various venues for their outstanding artistic merit. Your hard work and dedication exemplifies the highest standards of the naval service, and I applaud you for continuing devotion to the Focus Marines and to the Navy League. Thank you for your service to our nation and our country. Sincerely, Jonathan W. Grinner, Admiral, United States Navy.
I want to thank the MAC and the Rotary Club, both of whom were very important to my father, A. Carl Weber, and he would have been very proud if he was alive to see this great honor that you bestowed on me. I want to thank John Stork for initiating this. Also, I want to say that if I've achieved anything in my life, I owe an awful lot of it to the Navy. A positive influence second only to my wife, Ann, who allowed me to do things. I mean, they paid my way through college. They proved to everyone that an English major can, in fact, navigate. Even though the crew of the Charles Berry all threatened to desert when I was named chief navigator. last year, Ann and I visited a museum ship in Boston Harbor, which was exactly the same class of destroyer upon which I was a chief engineer. She went down into the engineering spaces, looked around and said, "You were in charge of this? You can't even start the lawnmower." It does seem like a very short time ago that I was in the Navy, but I'm afraid, like many of the ships in which I served, I'm pretty much an antique, and I'm fortunate still to be afloat. But I want to thank everyone for this award, and I'm deeply, deeply honored, but I want to dedicate it to that less than 1% of the U.S. population that is currently serving us all. And also to the people like Robert, who are helping out the veterans of those wars upon which we're currently involved, who are coming home and so desperately need their help. So thanks to you, and I'd like to dedicate this award to people like you. Thanks so much.
I can relate to that comment about starting a lawnmower. When the chainsaw at my house is less than cooperative and my Toro mower refuses to start, I simply go in the house,